You are watching Urban Melanin Vibes, presents, new, Urban Planetarium, with a quick message, from the Urban Galactic Nation. Today's topic is about a very rare event. For those who have interest in astrology, this is amazing, 2 full moons in Capricorn. The first full moon in Capricorn, was back on June 21, 2024. Called the Strawberry Moon. The second full moon in Capricorn will be on July 21, 2024. Called the Blue Moon, and will take place at the end of Cancer season, when the moon is near Aquarius and the sun is close to Leo. What the full moon in Capricorn means. Capricorn is the steadfast goat of the zodiac. Its grounded energy gives us focus and motivation and helps us develop self-discipline. Capricorn is the vibration we draw on when creating routines, structures, and boundaries within ourselves. It lends us perspective on the ocean of feelings summoned by Cancer, as well as provides a container in which to put them. Traditionally, Capricorn is associated with work, career, and reputation. While issues around your career may arise this full moon, attempt to expand your definition of work. Capricorn, at its core, represents your life's work. This may or may not have anything to do with your actual job. Your life's work may be your hobby, child, garden, or meditation practice. As you move through this full moon, allow your consciousness to explore the different types of work in your life and then align and commit to whatever embodies your soul's purpose. Capricorn wants you to show up in the world standing firmly in your truth. It challenges you to be the same person no matter where you are, who you are with, or what situation arises. This integrity means you consistently interact with the world in a way that matches your core ideals and beliefs. When you are fully aligned with Capricorn, you extend your truth into the world from a firm foundation rooted in the soul. We also understand that part of our life's work is to find the truth of our being and fully understand who we are. The full moon in Capricorn is a time to go within and understand your core essence. It's a time to commit to finding your purpose and shedding anything that distracts you, including your emotions. Capricorn and Cancer are opposite one another on the zodiac circle. Because they fall on the same axis, they embody opposite approaches to the same themes. What the full moon in Capricorn plus sun in Cancer mean for you? This full moon opens the doorway to Cancer season and sets the stage by grounding the energies, emotions, and intuitive experiences brought up by the influence of the water sign. Throughout the upcoming full moon, we are working with the energies of both Capricorn and Cancer, which teach us 2 sides of the same coin. Cancer reminds us to be responsible to ourselves, while Capricorn teaches us to be responsible to other people. These responsibilities are an interconnected loop that feed each other. When we give ourselves attention and make self-care a priority, we understand ourselves at the deepest level, our priorities, values, and strengths. We also feel our soul's purpose. We can then take this knowledge and give it the world through our work. This work includes many more actions other than our job. When we understand ourselves, we can show that person to the world. We find authenticity in everything we do, and we show up in every situation as our true self. What we project outwardly matches what we feel inwardly. We also can clearly feel our intuition and find ways to follow it in every situation. We steer our lives from an inner compass, and we make commitments to others from this place. When we do the work needed to become clear in ourselves, we strengthen our impact on the world. We make firm decisions rooted in deep knowledge of our truths and what we are capable of achieving. Throughout this full moon, feel into your inner truths. Commit to understanding yourself. Give yourself time and self-care, upholding your responsibility to yourself and learning what you can truly give to others. What can you give yourself through the most challenging times while still finding love for what you are doing daily? The lower vibrations of Capricorn cause us to view success as a status symbol, where we tick off arbitrary boxes until we appear to have it all. We prioritize money, power, and control of resources, working ourselves to exhaustion until we have these things. We remain overly concerned with how others perceive us and allow only certain pieces of our personalities to shine through. Much of our true selves remain hidden in the shadow side, and we may even take on personas that do not match our core values. In many ways, the lower side of Capricorn is what conventional society views as successful, although it is devoid of connection, fulfillment, and higher purpose. When we step into this shadow side, we become judgmental of ourselves and those around us. We lose touch with what matters and we ignore our intuition. The shadow side of Cancer shows up as neediness, codependency, and people-pleasing. When we take on this vibration of Cancer, we need others to need us. We place too much importance on taking care of those around us and forget to take of our to-do list and often ignore our own emotions for the sake of tending to those of others. We may even suppress our emotions and lose touch with our intuition, forgetting the power it holds. Without it, we cannot make clear decisions and depend on others to point the way. When you release the shadow sides of Cancer and Capricorn, you can become completely present with yourself. You can feel your connection with everyone around you and the wisdom of the universe. You become clear in your energy and know the direction to take next. You are in touch with your priorities and make sure your self-care is one of them. You understand the importance of your life's work and know that it will infiltrate everything you do. You also understand, though, how to take a break energetically from your work. You can set boundaries with yourself, knowing that when you replenish your spirit, everything else in your life benefits. Practices and disciplines that help you understand your emotions and, in turn, understand yourself. These practices then become boundaries with yourself. They are times you set aside each day to explore your feelings. In doing so, you'll give yourself space to feel but will also give your emotions a container. When you know you have space to explore your emotions, they are less likely to distract your focus. They are important but that they do not need to demand attention at all times. They do not control you. It's also important to acknowledge that your self-care practices are productive. Capricorn helps define your meaning of productivity. It's not just to-do lists and check boxes. Taking care of yourself and your emotions helps you move forward in life with ease. This ease extends to work and to-do lists. On this full moon in Capricorn, make taking care of yourself a priority, and know that everything else in your life will benefit when you are replenished. This moon is very much about creating a true balance and understanding the interconnection of everything you do. While it may not feel like you are getting anything done on a day spent doing nothing, you are actually restoring your spirit and recharging your mind. You then have the power to meet your future tasks from a restored place versus a depleted one. Release any unnecessary pressure you place on yourself this full moon. Shift your expectations of what you need to get done to feel worthy of a break. We often don't think we deserve time off from our work until we can get X, Y, and Z done. In truth, you deserve time to rest and restore whenever you need it. Learn to listen to yourself and your needs this full moon in Capricorn. Let go of any guilt that occurs when you take a day off. Giving yourself space away from your work helps you appreciate it and shift it if needed. If you are already immersed in your soul's calling, a break will restore your love for it and inspire you to keep going. If you haven't found your life's work yet, a break from your daily tasks will give you time to hear your intuition and let it lead you to your purpose. Taking time for yourself is one of the most productive things you can do. Practices and disciplines have helped you these past 6 months. What commitments need to shift? Releasing old commitments to make room for new ones that are more aligned with who you are now is also important. Take the opportunity provided by this full moon to release anything in your life that distracts you from your true purpose. Then make new commitments that align with who you are, what's most important to you, and the person you want to be. This full moon's proximity to Sagittarius brings a daring energy that prompts you to take a leap toward a new direction, whether that means adopting a new practice, embracing new energy, or even allowing yourself to express a previously unexplored emotion. With the grounding influence of Capricorn, you gain the strength and resolve necessary. Follow your intuition, tune into your needs, and embrace the commitment to something new, trusting in your innate capacity to fulfill it. Hope this will help get you through this month of July. Stay woke. Stay tuned for another Urban Melanin Vibes, Urban Planetarium, messages from the Urban Galactic Nation. Like, share and subscribe to